Hello there, everyone. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you very much for lending me your time and your ear and listening into another video from me. So, I looked at the Injustice 2 trailer. First thing I'm gonna say, it looks cool, like all the action and everything. It's cool as long as you don't think about it. And I'm like, if you like the trailer, cool. Like I don't dislike the trailer, but I saw a lot of crap in the trailer. I'm like, who put this together? Because right now you kind of got me thinking y'all a little bit suspect on the research, and you guys have license to these characters to use them properly. And I think about it, but like, yes, a trailer is just meant to look cool. Sometimes it's not necessarily meant to put thought into it. But you're dealing with comic book characters and comic book fans in general. They want their characters represented well and in the best way that they can be represented. And I'm looking at this. The trailer is cool. Like I said, the trailer itself looks cool. Like if you just watch it and you don't think anything about it whatsoever, you'd be like, "Oh, that's a cool trailer." But the second you start thinking about the heroes that they're using and their abilities and their different sets of skills, you quite sit there like, who who did this? Like, look, firstly, so you see Superman, he's there. Then Flash shows up. Superman punches Flash, knocks him away for a little bit. Flash has little armor pieces that somehow pop up that makes no sense. He takes off at Superman, beats the living hell out of Superman. Like, unquestionably, Superman can't touch him. Nothing. Like, he's beating Superman's ass. Batman shows up, and somehow, Superman, whose reflexes would obliterate Batman's, who's far faster than Batman, who's much stronger, more durable, everything. He completely trumps Batman physically. He completely trumps Batman physically, eyesight and everything. He completely trumps Batman in that arena. Batman jumps in out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Like it kicks the Flash's ass. Like he's able to block the Flash punches and shit. Punches that, mind you, were just hurting Superman. Were just hurting Superman. The Man of Steel, damn near invincible. These punches were just hurting him. And then you follow up Batman, who is a normal human. Like he's completely well trained, mind you. He's completely well trained. But he's still a normal human. With no like his reflexes might be better than a lot of normal people's, but he's still a normal human. Flash is well beyond superhuman at this point. Batman is he's still within the realm of human being as far as capabilities and abilities go. He jumps in out of nowhere. It starts kicking the Flash's ass. It kicks him off. Then Aquaman shows up, and somehow Batman starts beating the shit out of him. I mean, granted, when Aquaman showed up, Batman started to armor up like that suit that he has in Dawn of Justice. And thinking about like that kind of makes sense with him putting the armor on, being able to fight Aquaman. But if that's the case, then he should have had to do the same thing to fight the Flash. If he at least put the armor on to fight Flash, I could understand it a little bit more, because then he'd have one protection, enhanced strength, and all that shit. Stuff that would kind of work towards stopping Flash. But he did it without the extra armor. Like, oh man, like he beats Flash's ass, and Aquaman shows up, beats his ass, kicks him off. Then Supergirl shows up for some reason, and everybody starts armoring up, like in the same type of armor that Batman has. And then I think about, like, why the fuck would they wear that armor? They don't need it. None of them need it. I mean, you could get away with Flash using it because he is still a human. Like, he might have had that accident and experiment and shit happen to him, but he's still a human. So you could get away with giving it to the Flash, but there's no fucking way in the world that Superman, Aquaman, or Supergirl should need that type of armor at all. like that's what I was thinking about. Like, why do these characters have this? And I know someone's gonna say, well, it's for gameplay mechanics. Like, bump that shit. Like, Batman is the only normal human among that group. He's the only one that needs that to compete. Everybody else doesn't. Like, Flash's super speed has built up his body to levels where he can compete with people like Superman and Aquaman. Batman hasn't. Like, he's pushed himself to being well above a normal human, like a normal person, but he's still he's still, like I said, within the realm of human abilities. And Supergirl just showed up to do nothing. She showed up to jump in on a group fight, like where everybody jumps together. She showed up just for that purpose. Like, she did nothing. Like, and even still, why put Supergirl there instead of Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman is one of, like, the top tier characters in Justice League. Why Supergirl over Wonder Woman? Like, you already have Superman there. You don't need Superman and Supergirl together for this particular trailer. Wonder Woman would have made more sense. And then I'm thinking, like, where's Green Lantern? It doesn't matter which version of Green Lantern, just one of them. Where is he? Like, I don't know. When I sat there and thought about the trailer, I was like, this kind of ticks me off. Because, I mean, I might not be the most studied comic book lover, but I know more about these. I know enough about these characters to know that that trailer made no fucking sense as far as the characters go. I was like, I'm sorry. I get that Batman beat the Justice League in like, he took all of them out in the comics because he had a plan for each and every one of them. But this looked like a spontaneous fight. And in that situation, Batman ain't going to take them out that easy. If he takes any of them out, he's not going to it's not going to be that damn easy. You need to stop treating him like he's Mr. Invincible or some shit just because he's rich. Like, no, he's susceptible to being hurt. Like, why? If anything, if you let Batman beat the Flash, then Aquaman should have knocked Batman the fuck out. It shouldn't have been, oh, Batman took down another superhero. Like, no, come on now. Like, no. Like, not in that situation where it just looks like everybody just jumping off to fight at random. No, I would not have Batman have. Oh man. And this is weird because NetherRealm Studios has the licenses and they have access to all of DC Comics stuff about these characters, and it's like, you couldn't put a trailer together that actually represents these characters well? Why couldn't you do that? And I get that Batman is like a favorite among a lot of people. He's my favorite DC superhero. He's like the DC superhero. Like, he's the representative of DC Comics superheroes. But ability-wise, he's probably about lowest. He's in the lower tier as far as abilities go. And I'm like, whoa, man. Like, y'all just... And I know, like, there's a lot of people that just jump on that shit and they instantly like that trailer. I can't like it. I can't hate it, but I can't like it either. So I'm like, the costumes themselves look a little questionable. Like, it's like they were trying to go for a look that matched Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, which I kind of understand that because that was the big movie that came out for DC Comics this year. But if you're making this game and it's kind of based on the comic book, stick to the comic book designs. Like, comic book designs are actually a lot better, and they work better for the characters. That armor up shit that the other character, if that's a gameplay mechanic, I really don't like it. I don't like the idea of that. If they were going to do that, they should do that for Batman and characters like Lex Luthor. Like, they're the ones that should have some shit like that. The superpowered motherfuckers don't need it. Like, they really just don't need it whatsoever. Like, and it makes no sense to me to have them have it. So, oh no, I'm just... I don't know. I looked at that and I'm like, y'all fucked the pooch. Y'all fucked the pooch on this one. Fucked it raw, handily, no lube whatsoever. You just fucked it. And I'm like, NetherRealm, come on now. Like y'all have access to this shit. You should know better than I do. And I just said, I am not the most I am not the most passionate comic book lover. Like, I know stuff about the characters and I do research them and read some of the stuff. I don't know a lot. I don't know as much about them as a lot of other comic book fans. But I knew enough about them to say that this is bullshit. Like, this is straight bullshit. So that's it. I'm done talking about it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff. And until next time, enjoy your games. I'm going to add the link to the trailer below. You guys go ahead and check it out for yourself and see if you think what I think after what I've said. All right. Peace.